Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading all about the witchy tea on you. So this should be a really fun and insightful reading, and I'm so glad you all are here today. I hope you're doing well. I want to shout out all my new subscribers and members. Hello, it's so good to have you. I deeply appreciate you joining the channel, and I'm super excited to have all this new energy. And yeah, so it'll be really great to have you guys here and get to know y'all. So I'm so glad you joined. And as you see before you, there are 3 decks here, and there are 3 crystals. These are going to be your psychic linking objects. I will insert a video where you can see each crystal up close, and also take a moment to kind of see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there probably is going to be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected the Lapis Lazuli, this is going to be your reading all about what is the witchy tea on you. This is a low light reading, so I enjoy reading in low light, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to put your crystal here. The oracle deck that you chose was the Witching Hour Oracle deck. This is a little box that came in. And we're going to get into it. So I'm going to start with your oracle deck, and we're going to go from there. All right, so, okay. What is the witchy tea on my Group 1? What is the witchy tea? Sorry, my tongue is a tad bit heavy today because of my medicine, so bear with me. It's getting better, though. All right. Let's see, what is a witchy tea on my Group 1? That Lapis Lazuli. That's really good for your throat chakra. What is a witchy tea on my Group 1? I keep saying, I want to say Group 2, so you may have been drawn to Group 2. I haven't recorded Group 2, but there may be something in Group 2 for you. Witching herbs, nourishment. Try to hold it there where you guys can see it a bit better. Nourishment, witching herbs. Are you a kitchen witch, a green witch? Tell me more about this. Tell me more. We have midnight moth, distraction. Got distraction energy going on. It feels like it's keeping you from taking care of yourself. Possibly even keeping you from your path. It's kind of like invading your space. We have a witch's brew. Seek alternative solutions. I feel stuck. We have prying eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. Oh. Okay. Let's pull some other cards here. Okay. This is Hecate's deck. It's a Hecatian Oracle deck. I hope I said that right. Mother Hecate, Mother of Magic. Tell us about the prying eyes here, the distraction. Tell us what this is. I'm hearing it's keeping you from nourishing your magic. We have fear, the grim. This reminds me of Medusa, the Gorgon. We have defeat, and we have 22 desires. This seems very deep. This seems like a very deep read for a witchy tea, okay? You have some serious healing going on, okay? I feel like you've had some really deep distractions from your path. And because you've been requiring some very deep healing, from this feeling of defeat, this feeling of not being enough. You may have felt like your magic or your craft wasn't working. You may have stopped casting. You may have just given the fuck up, which I got to tell you, it happens. It happens. And I feel like what you're being called to do is to heal yourself. There's some kind of fear here that is distracting you. And when you're casting, and you're fearing something while you're casting, it's very hard to focus on manifestation, okay? Some of you are overcoming these fears. You're in process of this, okay? Now, the prying eyes here, I don't care for. I don't care for this energy. And okay, let's pull some from this deck. Tell me more about these prying eyes and the fear. Some of you guys may be in the broom closet. You may be uncomfortable with people knowing about your practice. Your beliefs may actually be changing. You may be from a different religious paradigm and you're drawn to the craft, or you're drawn to some kind of alternative practice or religion or philosophy, and you may be very scared, especially right now. I keep feeling like I have a spider web over my mouth, and you may just feel like anything you say is going to catch you in a web. You may just feel like you don't have the freedom to practice or do what you want to do. And it may be your living situation, it may be the societal situation, but I feel this energy of like feeling very self-conscious about what you're doing. And I want to reassure you that what you're feeling is pretty natural for someone who has been in serious levels of societal or family programming, okay? But understand that this fear and this distraction is something for you to overcome, okay? It's an obstacle, okay? It's an obstacle to your magic. I got to tell you, one of the things that Lilith will ask, almost demand of people, in order to be free and liberated, you have to face your fear of your religious program, your societal programs that keep you in fear-based beliefs. Because it's very hard to manifest with any kind of magic when you fear what you're doing, when you fear it, okay? Because when you fear it, it's going to go sideways. And maybe you've had some things go sideways and you're just like, this is not good. It's not that it's not good. It's that magic is energy. Okay, I learned this a very long time ago. Magic is energy. It's neither good nor bad. It's about our intention. So if we have fear when we're doing our work, then what do you think is going to happen? If you're trying to manifest happiness and you're full of fear, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think you're going to manifest a happiness? Probably not. You're probably not going to manifest the happiness that you want. You're going to manifest some kind of fear of it, some kind of depression or a sideways kind of manifestation if you don't think you're worthy of happiness. That's just an example, okay? Some of you guys have a distraction that is causing you to like not nourish your path, not nourish yourself, not take care of yourself. And I feel like some of you guys may be interested in herbalism or some kind of alternative medicine. And the witchy tea is you're being guided to go deeper into that. And I feel like part of the reason why you haven't maybe pursued that is you have a fear of success. You have a fear of fulfilling your desires and it not working out. Instead of the goal being success, the goal should be fulfillment. From fulfillment comes success. From fulfillment comes happiness. Okay, let's see what cards to drop for you. You won the war. Whatever fears you have going on, you're going to overcome them. Whatever obstacle you have, you're going to overcome it, okay? We have someone is stealing, thief. That's the prying eyes, okay? That is a prying eyes. And we have you are untouchable, okay? Here's the thing. No matter who's watching you to steal from you, to take from you, to get over on you, they truly can't hurt you, okay? Because you're being protected, possibly by Hecate or Lilith or another underworld goddess or goddess of witchcraft. It may be the Morgan, not Morgan, the Morgan. What am I saying? Morgan, the Morgan, or Setowin, if I said that right. But there's a lot of different energy here. I'm hearing Athena. I'm hearing Aphrodite, Venus. People think Aphrodite, oh, she's the goddess of love. She's also a war goddess. Okay. We have Isis showing. We have several different other goddesses forming. They're all witchcraft or magical goddesses. Okay. And they really can't touch you. And I feel like these eyes want to know why they can't touch you. Like, why are you so special? And here's the thing. They don't even realize like what you're going through right now. Like the issues you're overcoming. Like you're busy like trying to deal with this shit over here. And then you have this bitch over here trying to get the fuck over on you. Like trying to steal from you, trying to see what you're doing. And you're just minding your own fucking business. This fucking busybody bitch. I don't like it. I don't like this shit. Because I really feel like you're working a path. You're doing the do. You know, you're trying to do some major shit and you have some bitch over here thinking that they're self-important in your fucking life. And you're just like, no, you're not. So let's get some tea on this bitch. Tell me more about this bitch. What is going on with the peekaboo thievery? Peekaboo thievery. You know what? Why don't, instead of you being a peekaboo thief, why don't you just go toe to toe and steal outright? Why don't you stand up and be who the fuck you are? Blackmail, digging up dirt on you to use later. Business rival, can't stand to see your grind and hustle. Causing unexplained body pains and numbness. While they're trying to hit your health, they're trying to hit your business, and they're trying to find tea. This may be one person, it may be up to 3, okay? This is fucking ridiculous. You know what? Oh, let's find some more energy. Tell me more about this bitch. Tell me more. This person may wear like glittery eyeshadow or very like sparkly eyeshadow or have something striking about their eyes. They may like the color like green or something like that. They may have green eyes. But I feel like if you have the health problem, they're hitting the health problem. Okay. They really don't want to see you succeed because they're so jealous. They're so jealous. This card fell out. They're so jealous. This is the Five of Wands. Look at that. They're so jealous. They cannot compete. They can't compete with you. If they tried, baby, they can't do it. They can't do it. So what do they do when they can't compete? They steal. They steal and they cast and they pray for your downfall. That's what they do. Fuck you. Get your own grind. Get your own hustle, bitch. We ain't got time for this shit. We're over here doing big boss moves. King of Wands energy. Could be a fire sign, okay? Maybe a masculine energy. They may have paid someone, okay, to hit you, magically speaking. Or they may be talking about you to a masculine energy. And this is masculine energy, so it doesn't mean they're not like a female. It's not gender, it's energy. We have the Eight of Cups here. We have the Chariot. I'm going to get one more. The bottom one wants to come out. Oh, bottom two. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Devil. Is that right? Let me see. Yeah, no, this is Two of Pentacles. Sorry, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so they really want to get you out of balance. They want you to be worrying and fretting about your job. Okay, they really want you to be worrying about your job. This may be at your job, okay, whatever you do, your side hustle, whatever it is. Some of you guys see this person when you work out or you work out with this person. And there's something about like they're competing with you as far as like looks or something. Ugh, God, that's so gross. But there's definitely rivalry here. They feel threatened by you. Okay. This may be somebody that you've kind of moved on from. Okay. But they also sit and ruminate on your energy with this Nine of Swords. They really want to upset your balance. Okay. They don't want you to have two coins to rub together. They want you to experience like lack, and I'm hearing dis-ease. I feel like this person is manipulative and a liar. I feel like they cannot compete with you. So they try to copy you. They're trying to look for things to steal from you. And I feel like some of you guys may feel this. You're very protected, but you may feel the energy of like treachery or betrayal around you, especially if you're trying to work through this fear. And it's not so much that they're reinforcing the fear, but you just kind of feel this kind of like weird energy around you. Okay, so if that's the case, ask your gods, your god forms, Hecate, Lilith, whatever. I'm hearing like goddess energy. Okay, whatever goddess energy you work with, ask them to help you with this. Okay, clear this person out, return to sender, whatever you do to deal with this, that's what you do. Okay, if they paid somebody, I feel like they paid them to like attack your business, attack your health. Okay, and this is and if they paid someone, I feel like they also could have paid to take like your talent, to siphon your energy to them. Okay, that won't be for all of you. Just take what resonates for you. Okay, use your own discernment. I feel a lot of jealousy from this person. I feel like they want to halt any movement of you going forward. And the thing is, they cannot stop what you're destined to do. Because I feel like they only see what they perceive to be true about you. They don't really understand like how strong you are. They don't understand what you've been through. So they have no idea what they're trying to fuck with right now. They really don't. And I don't think they want to. I feel like you're someone who probably puts up with a lot. Like you'll take a lot of like hits from people. You'll take a lot because you have a lot of protection. You're very protected. So a lot of this shit doesn't really get to you. It takes a lot of hits before you're like, okay, energetically, I'm not really feeling it, but I know it's happening, and I've had enough. And you may have that little button that's I've had enough, and then you do what you do to clear the energy. And you may be there, some of you, where you're like, you know what, I've had enough. This person is digging for dirt on you. Okay, so let's see what that's about. Tell me about this dirt. What's up with this dirt here? I'm sorry if I pulled the mic, not mic, the camera. Let's see if they found any dirt. I'm going to look at the toxic X-Files here. Tell me about any dirt that was found, if any. What dirt was found? Use your own discernment here when I pull these, okay? We have dud. Promises fireworks but leaves others disappointed constantly. I think that's them. West Side Story. Dislikes other people's polar opposite views and will find fault in people they inadvertently have commonalities with. Like you're difficult. You're not difficult. You're just careful. You're careful. You're choosy. They feel slighted by you. They feel slighted. What did you do? They feel slighted. They're disappointed. Y'all can't be friends. Y'all can't be friends because this bitch is a thief. They're a thief. Kramer versus Kramer refuses to co-parent after a disillusion of a relationship and makes things difficult for children involved. Okay, if you have a family and there's a child, I feel like they're digging for dirt on that. The family situation. But I feel like the dud is them. I feel like that's why they're trying to copy you. For some of you, they are copying you. Like they copy your clothes, they copy your style, they may have dyed their hair. Okay. But they're a dud. I feel them as like a cotton ball texture, psychically. Like they don't have it together. And I feel like they do tell people you're difficult, and it's because you guys are friends. You're not friends, and you won't let them take from you. You won't let them use you, okay? But I feel like they may be digging on your family situation, which is none of their fucking business. Like, get a life, bitch. It's none of your fucking business, okay? What is going on with me and my family and my children and whatnot? Let's pull from this deck here. Okay, tell us more. What else? What else do we need to know? What else is the tea from my group 1? What is the witchy tea? Let's see what else is here. Okay, we dropped several cards here. We have Lilith, Rebellion. So Lilith... Okay, so we had several cards drop for you. We have Lilith, Rebellion. We have the Morgan, a righteous anger. Oh, shit. We have Durga, strength. We have Beset, sanctuary. And we have Morana, endurance. Oh. Okay, so basically, I feel like you're going to rise up. Okay, you're going to rise up stronger than you ever have. Okay. I feel a level of intimidation like rising. Whoever this person is, they better watch their shit. They better watch it. Because I don't think they understand. I think people underestimate you, which can be good, right? It can be a good thing. But in this case, it's like they're not expecting the powerhouse energy. And It really is coming through because you're transmuting so much fear, so much deep, you're doing so much deep work. They have no idea. And there is something about justice here with this righteous anger. It's almost like, how dare you try to steal from me? How dare the programs that have been running keep me imprisoned in my mind to being a certain way where I can't do what I want because of programs that were put in my brain without my consent. And I have to fight to get free of them. I have to work so hard to get free of the oppression, the programming of the oppression. You will find the sanctuary within yourself. You will find the church of the heart within yourself. You're becoming extremely strong. And you are about to walk so fully engaged in the vessel and the body and in your power that a lot of this disrespect that you have experienced in your life, people will think twice before they do shit like this. There will be a change in your aura. People will feel it. They will feel this power because you will become fully aware of the magical being you are. You will fully engage with your magical self without shame, without fear, without feeling intimidated, without all that programmed garbage keeping you from embracing the truth of you. And the truth of you is personal. We don't ask permission to be who we are. We just are. A lion only knows how to be a lion. A lion doesn't know how to be a fucking lamb. You only know how to be you. And when you shrink yourself, you rob not only yourself, but the world. The world of the truth of you and the experience of you, and how the experience of you helps other people experience more of themselves. It's like all of our growth is stunted when we stunt ourselves because of the weird programming we've all received. And it's been through everything, through absolutely everything. Okay. And I'm seeing like a vision here of the crone, of a crone spirit. So there is a crone energy coming through for you. She is very wise. I feel like she's a guide. She's a witch guide coming through, the crone. Listen, she can help you so much. She can help you deal with this kind of energy. You know, she is the old woman people went into the dark woods to see. She's a healer. She knows the herbs. She knows the crystals and stones. She knows the dirt. She knows the moon and the sun. She knows life. She knows death. She knows all things. She is old and wise. And it's like she's coming forward as a guide. And she may be different for each one of you. But man, lucky you. lucky you. The crone spirit is powerful. Very, very powerful. So, all right, group one, that's what I received for you. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. Woo! And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the citrine crystal and you were drawn to the Green Witch's Oracle deck. This is going to be your reading all about the witchy tea on you. So I'll put your little crystal right there and we're going to start with your Oracle deck. So let's get into it. Be sure to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Okay. So, spirits, angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses, spirit guides. What is the witchy tea on my group 2? What messages do you have? What is going on? One more good shuffle. Yeah, that was good. I love when you can feel the energy move through the cards. If you guys are readers, you know what I'm saying. Like there's a certain kind of shuffle that, ooh, it's just so sweet. You feel that energy move through the cards, and it's just like, I love it. It feels so good. These two are kind of peeping out to me, so I'm going to take them. We have oak tree, power, courage, strength. We have lavender, tranquility, kindness, self-care. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, let's get a couple more here. Tell me more. Tell me more. What is the witch tea on my group 1? I mean 2. Every time I did the group 2, I kept saying, when I started it, I kept saying group 2, group 2. And now I'm saying group 1. So you may be drawn to group 1. Okay? There may be something there for you. I had to start over quite a few times when I started group 1. So tell me more about group 2. Tell me about this strength. We have fog. Obscurity, feeling lost. Okay. That's where we are. Okay, so we're feeling a little lost, a little confused. I think we are tired. We are exhausted. Some of you guys have been casting a lot, which, that's what we do. We always say, if you're in a situation, and you're a witch, cast spells, do what you do. We always say that, right? You have been, right? You've been doing that. And you're like, well, damn, I've been doing that. Yeah, some of them been popping off, but I'm just tired. I'm tired, Mother Goddess. I'm tired. Can I get a break over here? Can I get a break? Can I get some good luck? Can I get some good karma? And I hear self-care. How am I supposed to take care of myself when I can barely take care of my bills? There's some confusion about like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? There's like big world worry, like worrying about the world, worrying about what's going on. We have destiny. I'm hearing like this is where your focus needs to be, on your destiny. Okay? There's a lot of worry here. Worry about like the world. And I get it as, people with expanded consciousness, people who work in magical circles. Of course, we're concerned. But you can't allow what you see in the world, which is an illusion, to keep you from your destiny, because your energy is rising, and as it rises, it is hard to see what comes to the surface. Understand that all the work that's been done in astral and otherwise has caused, it's like the light is causing all these clumps of, what do I want to call this? We'll call it astral debris to kind of come to the surface. And so we're seeing the infection. We're seeing the infection in the collective rise to the surface. And we're having to see it. We're having to experience it. We're having to go through whatever it is, okay? I'm trying to not be specific, okay? So that we can fix it. We can heal it, okay? It is very difficult to watch. It's very difficult to know what we're going to have to experience, some of us. Now, those of us, destiny here, who are on a different path need to refocus on these paths, because we're actually going to be experiencing like two kind of we've been calling them timelines, but they're like two experiences at one time. A lot of people are going to be living in this very intense situation where we see a lot of that astral debris, and it gets to us. It's causing us to be in a very devolving state. Okay. Others are going to be focused on this destiny. Okay. That will clear your confusion. You have to refocus. Okay. There may be things you have to deal with, yes, but your ultimate focus is on this evolution. This is why it's called the age of Aquarius. This is difficult. They didn't call in, the kindergartner. Sorry, I shook the camera. They didn't call in the kindergartners to come in and incarnate at this time. Okay. They called in the souls that were ready to like get their PhD in one go. I don't want to use the term older soul, okay, but because that's a label. I don't like labels, but a more evolved, been through more, okay, had more experiences in this human experiment, I guess you could say. You've incarnated a lot. You've been through a lot of things. You have a lot of memories. You have a lot of library space in the Akashic records, okay? So they brought in special forces, you could say, to come in at this time, okay? So you have the ability to kind of focus down, okay? The fog is a distraction because they don't want you to rise. Because if they can keep this part of the collective from rising, this experience that is going on right beside each other, we'll call it two timelines, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. It will merge and they can take the energy down and nothing will change, nothing good. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to stay focused. We want to stay focused. We want to stay focused and we want to level up. And when we level up, there are people on this other timeline, this other experience, that they're going to start to see truth. And some of those people are going to be like, hey, I'm waking up. Hey, I see truth. Hey, I don't like it. And before you know it, some of those people will be pulled energetically. They will be pulled up as we continue to do the work we're doing, okay? And we're calling it destiny, but it doesn't have to be destiny. It can be whatever your focus is, okay? Words are limiting, okay? Human vocabulary is limiting. Okay, so it's a grander concept and it's very personal. All right, so you are very strong. You have the strength of an oak tree. Okay, the trees may call to you. You may find peace under a tree. I have a healing tree in my front yard, and it really did help me. In so many ways, like I'm getting chills now. In so many ways. You may be an earth sign, but I feel like the earth, gardening can really help you. Putting your hands in some dirt, putting your hands in some water, can really help you stay focused. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. I got 3 cards here. I can't show you this one because it's got nudity. You got Dionysus, ecstasy. You may have been a bacchant, however you say it, a bacchant. It's so funny. I studied this stuff in college. You think I could pronounce it, but ever since I had lupus, my pronunciation has not been the same. But a bacchant. The wild women of Dionysus, y'all. The wild women of Bacchus, okay? Um, they were priestesses, and when Dionysus, the troupe, would come into town, I was reading about this the other day. They were feared. People didn't want to be around them. You know, they're very powerful. You may remember that there were festivals where the wild women would run down the hill and rip animals apart with their bare hands. They were very powerful and they were feared. Um, so you may remember or have some like feeling about that. If you don't force it. Okay, but we have dreams. Astera 44, and we have. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. We have knowledge here. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys maybe are starting to have strange dreams or will. And I feel like you have a goddess that will speak to you through dreams. Let me get where's my goddess deck? Sorry if I keep shaking the camera. I've got the camera set up differently and I'm trying to get used to it. So um, tell me about the goddess that's trying to come through dreams. I think it's really important that you write your dreams down. Keep a dream journal if you remember your dreams. If you don't remember your dreams, start programming yourself to remember your dreams. Like before you go to sleep, say, you can do this little trick where you say like, body asleep, mind awake, body asleep, mind awake, and it will help you lucid dream. When you wake up in the dream, just you can look at your feet to see if you're dreaming. Sometimes you can see what kind of shoes you're wearing. You can find a clock and see if the clock has any hands on it. Sometimes the clock will look weird if you're dreaming. That's how you know. And you can learn to take control of your dreams. So what goddess? Could be Hecate, could be Lilith. I'm hearing Diana. I'm hearing Quetzalcoatl. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And I don't think that's a goddess, but for some of you that might mean something. I'm just bringing through whatever comes through. So if I mispronounce a name, I am terribly sorry. I apologize. Let's see. We have Yuki Onna, release. Yuki Onna. Okay, tell us more. So there's some energy you need to release. We have Ame no Uzume. Ame ho no Uzume. Uzi ume. And it's movement. I'll get one more here. Tell me more. It feels like you need to move. You need to dance. You need to chant. You need to release some of this energy. You need to move your body. You need to walk. And these goddesses may actually be reaching out to you in your dreams. Tell me more. I'm hearing Persephone. Izanami. Izanami. And its potential. I feel like there is congestion, like in your chakras. It looks like clouded energy, the fog. And I feel like in your dreams, it could be these three energies coming forward. I see them like, visionarily speaking, I see them like in white, and each one has like a crown here. Okay, I see their crowns, and that's how I distinguish them, because I see them as light, and I see them like one at your head, one at your feet, and one in your torso. And I see them wanting to, like, they're clearing out your chakras. They're clearing your chakras for you. And I feel like this is what they want to do or have been doing in dream time, is healing you, helping you heal, helping you release. There's some kind of emotional or physical release, because it's blocking your potential. You may have urges to go for walks or dance or move, maybe even yell into a pillow. Some of these are being triggered from these healing sessions you're having, and it's with goddesses, um, or the Quejula coat. I'm so sorry. I know that I am mispronouncing that energy. Forgive me for mispronouncing. I don't mean any disrespect. Um, Energy. Okay. Um, I'm also hearing like Santa Muerte as well. Um, and I feel like they're healing you to help you release this from your vessel. Okay. This is also going to release blockages for you of this fog. Um, Tell me more. What else do you want to say? What else are we doing here? In the Greeks used to have these temples. They were healing temples, okay? The goddess Hygienia, was involved with it. And they had these temples where you would go to sleep. And while you were sleeping, the priestesses, the priests would heal you. And they used to have snakes on the floor of these temples because they believed the sound of the universe sounded like a snake hissing and swirling all over the floor. I read about this in the book called The Dark Places of Wisdom. So that might be something that you're interested in. Let's get a couple more energies here. Tell me more about my group 2. What is the T on them? You're getting healed by goddesses. Manifest. Circes. We have leadership, and we have fortitude. So this blockage is blocking your ability to manifest. I have 2 cards here. Okay. It's blocking the good, like the good karma, the good luck, the good flow. Okay. And you just have to release it. And I know that sounds easy. Like, you're making it sound so easy, Amy. No, I know it's hard and it may take time for you to release this from the body. But know that there are energies working on you at night, like working to help you heal. Okay. And it may not be these exact 3 goddesses, but there's 3 of them. Okay. And you, in dream time, look at their heads, because there will be some kind of crown or object above their heads. Okay. And as you heal, it's going to release your ability to manifest. Okay. So your spell work will improve. It will manifest more quickly. You will see your spell work pop off. And you will be able to recognize your own strengths and your own abilities. Okay. And it will be much easier for you to take the lead in your own life. Instead of like not knowing and being very confused, you will have vision. Okay. You will have, you will know. You will just know. There's another card here. Oh, I can't show you that. It's ecstasy. Okay. So I feel like you're going down a very happy road. And probably a road where you remember some past lives that kind of bring you comfort. Also, breadcrumbs. I can't emphasize enough the power of breadcrumbs on your journey. Follow them, like the Dionysus thing, the Bacchus thing, the Bacchant thing, the Wild Women of Dionysus thing. If that has any kind of interest for you, go look. Go research it. You may not end up there, but it may lead you someplace else that gives your path purpose or takes you to a new practice. And it can give you a new vitality that you need to kind of like revitalize what you're doing. Okay. All right, let's get some more tea here. Tell me more tea about my group too. What else is going on for my group too? What else? What else is going on for my group too? I feel like this one wants to come out. We have hate tweets towards you, petty birds, tweet, tweet, tweet. Okay. Okay. I don't think you care. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back in your life. Okay. Some of you have someone in your life talking about you. They may be talking about you online or to someone in your life, and they really want to like re-enter your life. This is somebody that you may have distance from, you may have ghosted them, or you literally may not be talking to them. You may be in no contact, you may have gotten a fight with them, but they really want to come back. And this situation may be part of why you have such fog. And perhaps you've seen posts. It doesn't have to be Twitter or X. Maybe you've seen posts and you've thought, are they talking about me? Yes, they are. They're talking about you. Okay. They are absolutely talking about you. And here's the thing is if you've let this person go and you have peace with it, then it's time to kind of like, you've moved on. They haven't. I feel like sometimes when people come back like this, it's to solidify the boundary. It's to remember why you did what you did, why the relationship ended, or you went no contact, or you gave yourself space from this person, okay? Because if they're talking about you out loud on the internet, or they're talking about you out loud to people, you know, after you have gone no contact or gotten some space, I don't know. It just doesn't feel good here. Causing you to act out of character, irrational emotions, and mood swings. Yeah, they're talking about how you're moody. They're also, are you a Libra? They're talking about how you're confused all the time and you can't make a decision. How if you've had a fight with this person, they're like, oh, we're fighting, but it'll be fine. Like they didn't mean what they said. It'll be fine. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they just discounted you. They discount you. They discount what you said. And I think it's because you're nice. You're a nice person. You're a good person. Going through some shit. Like group 1 was going through some shit. You're a good person going through some shit. And people just can be nasty. And you don't even know someone's being nasty because you're just doing your thing. And I feel like you're going through a lot of like, well, the fog, confusion, like not knowing what to do, very concerned about what's going on in the world, and really needing to kind of focus in. And you don't really, none of us need this kind of trash right now. None of us need this. None of us, not one of us. But for some reason, there are certain people who are just acting out right now because they're so triggered. They're triggered by everything because right now we have so much going on astrologically. And we've entered Pluto in Aquarius. And people are popping off online. Crazy stuff is happening. And people don't know how to adjust to this weird energy because it's weird. It's different. And I think magical people are going through like deep layers of like healing and trying to become stabilized in this new energy. And people are realizing that, hey, that was a magical person in my life and they're not here anymore. We have the 5 of Beakers. We have Desire. Oh, did you break their heart a little bit? Did you make them sad? And now they mad. We'll see. We have the King of Books here. We have the King of Beakers. Let's get one more. Did you not choose them? Did you choose somebody else? And we have knowledge. I feel, because we have the King of Torches on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you have a lot of options in general, okay? I think people want to be in your presence. I think people really like you. You might even be popular, okay? You may be a popular someone. And I feel your intensity. Like you're an intense person. You're probably like a very intense witch. Um, and I feel like someone feels like they didn't get picked. They didn't get picked here. You picked somebody else. And they feel a type of way about it and they're mad. And they want to confront you. They want to say something to you. And the truth is that no one has a right to your energy. No one's entitled to your energy. It's yours to give freely. And I feel this person is frustrated because they feel like if you would just talk to me, you would want to, like you would want to. And I feel like you would be, no, because you feel energy, like you feel people, you're empathic. So you feel their energy before you even really like engage with them too much. It doesn't take too long because you're highly empathic. And you could just tell, this isn't going to work out well. For some of you, this might be somebody in your family who you've kind of got distance from. And they're talking to people in your family about you. But the thing is that we have knowledge here twice. You're very emotionally intelligent and intelligent. And I feel like you also have a sparkling personality and people really want to be around you. And what was the card? I want to see this card down here. Destiny. I think above all, that's really what it comes down to. Is that all of this bullshit is a distraction from your destiny. And people want your energy because you're working on something big. Your vibration is changing. You're leveling up out of the bullshit. Okay? And they feel it and they want some of it. And when they don't get it, as all immature people, they get mad. They get angry. Like, how dare you not give me a piece of that energy? Because I want it. I desire it. And when you don't give it, they get mad and they run their mouth. And they try to find out things about you. And the truth is, I feel like no matter what they found out about you, it don't mean shit. It does not mean shit. Because you don't care. You're okay with who you were and who you are and who you will be. Like, you're perfectly fine with all of that. You're fine with who you were, who you are, and who you will be. So I don't think they can surprise you with anything. They're not going to keep you from being happy. We have the ecstasy card over here. And I think part of your destiny is for you to be happy. I think you're like a beacon and you radiate your emotions. And that's why it's so important for you to become more focused on the things that make you happy. Your destiny should make you happy. And if it's not making you happy, it's probably time for you to reassess your destiny, your goals, your dreams, what you're doing. Sometimes we, especially in the craft, like we work the spells, we do the spells, we're in the thing, and sometimes we'll find that our focus changes. We find, like, what are we doing? What am I doing? And we have to kind of like take some time, let all that spell work kind of manifest, and kind of see where we're at. Take a step back. Get some peace, get some tranquility, ground our energy, and let things flower. And then what will make us happy now? What do we want to work on? What do we want to really cast on? What do we want to do? Be strategic in your casting and your magic, because you have a lot of powerful energy and is a magnetism to you. I feel like you've worked on your magnetism, or that's part of what you're doing. So there'll be more people who do this kind of stuff, unfortunately, but you will care less and less. And the less you care, the less the parasitic energy will come around. And eventually it'll be just like you're so shielded from it, it won't even matter. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So that's what I received for you, group 2. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3. All of you that selected the yellow Jasper, and you were drawn to the Earth and Bone Oracle deck, this is going to be your reading all about the Witchy tea on you. All right, so we're going to start off with the Earth and Bone Oracle deck and find out what the Witchy tea is. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates. All right? Okie doke. So let's get into it. Okay, I don't think I've said okie doke in years. What is wrong with me? Okay. All right, let's give it a knock. And let's shuffle it up. Okay. What is a witchy tea on my group 3? What is a witchy tea on my group 3? Oops, this one wants to come out. Okay. We have Serpent, Rebirth, Unconventionality. Okay, my tongue's heavy, y'all. My medicine. Nonconformity. Okay. Your auntie has the autoimmune disease, and I take some medication for that, and it makes my tongue a tad bit heavy. So, it is what it is. I feel like this card needs to come out. We have the key, inner calling, clarity, intention. And we have an owl here. So I feel Lilith's presence with that. So we have also, this card wants to come out, cage, freedom, release, reclaim, power. Ooh, okay. No, not this. These two. Okay. We have rider. Whoa. That's a powerful card. I feel that energy. I feel the energy here. Movement, quick, decisions, progress. Migration, initiation, adventure, freedom. Okay. Some good things. Some good things are about to happen for my group 3. With this rider, this is a powerful card. Okay. This is like, take what resonates. Some of you may have heard the term beast rider. Okay. It may be like a astral realm kind of vibe there. Okay. But there's something here about you making progress, and it has to do with the fact that you've reclaimed some of your power here. You've taken back what was taken from you. You've acknowledged that it's yours and someone took it from you. So you called it back to yourself. And because you did, you're able to take some ground, make some progress here. And this initiates you into a different frequency, a different state of being. And it will feel weird. Because you'll be accomplishing some of the goals. Your magic will begin to manifest in a way that is strange. A lot of you may understand what I'm saying. Like when your magic starts to manifest, a lot of times it's like it feels weird. Like it starts to feel weird. You can feel the field of the magic begin to form around you. And what you're going to find is you feel that most, if not all the time, because you're living in your magical like timeline where everything is kind of popping off for you. Um, and it feels bizarre. It can feel very bizarre. But you'll also notice that like things manifest very quickly. Um, the things that maybe took 3 moon cycles or 6 take 3 days. And, you know, some things will still take longer, but those things will begin to speed up too. And it may unnerve you a little bit because you also see the weird stuff going on in the world. Um, and it may make you just like question, like, is this really a movie? You begin to question reality, which I got to tell you, when you start to really question reality, I'm sorry, my tongue's heavy. When you start to really question your environment, um, that's when your consciousness truly begins to expand. When you sit down and logically question, how can all of this be happening? Everything feels very much like it's staged, or like things just don't seem okay. And some of you have felt this since you were young, like something's off, something doesn't feel real. Everything feels like an illusion because it is, okay? And we live in a quantum kind of universe. And, you know, some people call it a simulation or whatever. But it's the experience we're having. And some of us are becoming aware that this experience is somewhat flexible. And as we get into the energy, we start to notice that we feel it around us and it feels weird. And then we start having weird experiences. And then we see in our world, the world validating some of those weird experiences, science validating some of the weird things. And then we see like archaeology is you know, we have all these discoveries of like Medusa. They found a Medusa statue, I think, under the ocean. And it was incredible to see. They have found, I think, something majorly archaeological with Hecate. So I can't remember what they found, but it was amazing. But anyway, so all these things kind of start popping up into just odd things you start to notice. So it's important that you pay attention to those things because it will validate a lot of what's going on in your own world. And you will realize how you're living in a magical timeline. This timeline is magic, okay? And once you really connect with that, you're going to see your life change, your magic change. The magic within you will change first because it's like you'll like pop online and you'll be like, oh, we're at a different place with this now. We're at a place where, you know, I can really empower myself this way. I can really engage. Some of you might be like, oh, it's real. The magic is real. Yes, it's real. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Quantum physics, they know it's real. It's a real thing. And you can really use it to change your life. And the reality of that, really engaging that in your mind and knowing it to be so, changes things. And this writer here knows it to be so. And with that brings in movement, progress in your life. So let's get into the progress. Let's see what the progress is about. So let me move this over here. Okay, I don't want to spill everything. Okay. All right, tell me about this progress. Tell me about the progress. That's the tea. That's the real tea, is you got progress coming. Progress. It's about your inner calling. You're going to have a rebirth, a phoenixing experience. And it's really going to carry you far. This isn't your first rebirth, but it is a major one. It's big. It's big. It's big. You're going to rock people's worlds. I got to tell you, with this rebirth. Because you're becoming a rider, okay? You may be a beast rider. You may be a dragon rider. Okay, you got endings and rebirth. I had to kind of censor the card because it's got some nudity on it. And that's over, despair, and another word I can't really say. We have protection of criminals, and we have inner and outer work. I don't have to cover that. Okay. All right. So we have another rebirth card. Okay. So tell us more about this movement. This rebirth is major. It's major. It's T. It's T. Tell me more. Fruition and the realization of dreams. Your inner calling. Yeah, you're going to, there's some kind of major work going on in your life, and there's dreams that are going to come to fruition. You're going to make some dreams come true, okay? There's some casting you've done. Tell me more about this casting. Tell me more. There's some casting you've done that you're going to see blossom. And then it may be casting you did a year ago, 18 months ago. That magic's still working. It just took a while. Sometimes we got to go through major changes, and this rebirth is major, okay? It's major. Ooh, we'll take the one that flipped. We have Saint Lazarus, back to life, being healed, being helped, saint of the poor and the sick. Ooh, this is beautiful energy. A healer, healing, coming back to life, new vitality. New vitality. If you've cast on healing, we're not going to take that one. Okay, we'll get another. Okay. If you cast on healing, if you've had illness, you may see some health return. Doesn't mean necessarily you're cured, but you'll see some health return. Tell me more. New vitality, I'm hearing. Jezebel, positions of power, success, wealthy relationships, and business dealing. You're going to have some money, some business success in your career. I also think you're going to be looking good. You're going to be beautiful. Beautiful. I'm seeing handsome. I'm seeing attractive. I think you may change your look or refine it to reflect more how you feel inside. And I think people will take notice. And it really is an internal work you've done. It really is. It's a reflection of the depth. You're being healed. You are being actively healed. Okay? Actively healed. Okay, we have shake the table. Oh, you're going to shake the table and the foundation. You're cut free from this. Okay, so the things that have held you in bondage, the things that have blocked you, the thoughts that have kept you from pursuing the life that you want, you are free from. You have been cut free from these things. And it's important that you claim that and you recognize that. Some of you guys have done casting on being cut free from something, leaving something behind. You've done those full moon, rituals where you let things go, and it's time to release it, to acknowledge you've let it go, because you have, okay? And what's happening is you've let so much go, and now it's movement. It's time to move. Okay, and the energy is moving on you, and you're being healed. You're being brought to a healed place. And it's important that you continue to care for yourself. You continue to go with your guidance about your own healing. It's important that you take care of yourself and that you allow your inner and your outer to reflect the same as much as possible. Be authentic in your expressions of self, okay? It's going to bring you power. It's going to bring you prestige. It's going to bring you popularity. It's going to bring people to you that want to give you money, that want to give you opportunity, that want to help you. If you guys have casted on this, this is coming. If you've worked with Jezebel, it's coming. Like you're good, okay? Like it's working. Okay, it's working. All right. Good things are happening. Let's get some more tea here. So tell me more about my group 3. What other tea do you have for my group 3? Tell me more about my group 3. We want to know. Major rebirth. Major rebirth. Glow up. It's going to affect you financially in a positive way. You're going to like this. You're going to like this. Tell me more. What's going on? My group 3. What is going on with my group 3? This. Okay, we have possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection. Okay, so you need to possess an amulet and bless it with protection. Okay, and wear it, carry it with you. Okay, all right, that's great advice. You might do one for healing as well, or get a Saint Lazarus like necklace, or get a Saint Lazarus rosary. You also may get a piece of jewelry and have Jezebel bless it, or get some Jezebel oil. You can also get Saint Lazarus oil. This one? Oh, these two. Okay, we have pyrite. Helps shield you from harmful effects that technology can have on the mind and body. So get you some pyrite. They're directing you to get pyrite, so get some pyrite to help with, like, you know, the negative energy sometimes that technology can have. The person causing you negativity is a fire sign. If you're having some issues with negativity, it might be at work. It's a fire sign person. Give me a little bit more on this negative person. Tell me a little bit more. Feels like work related, hating on your spiritual and psychic gifts. So this could be if you have a business or online or something, this could be a person who's like trolling you or hating on you, and they're just jealous of your psychic ability. This could be at work as well, and maybe you've discussed your abilities and they're hating on you because first of all, I feel like whoever, like if this is at work or in some other social situation, I feel like first of all there's a lot of judgment with this. I also feel like they probably have a religious perspective that's very different from this. They're also jealous of the, like, what they perceive as wild spirit or wild heart or primal energy that you have. In other words, they're jealous of how you look or how you present yourself, and part of that has to do with your gift, your ability. Let's get a little bit of energy here. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. We have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. Okay, so it may be a fire sign. So this would be a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I feel that Sag kind of heavy. Also, I'm getting like an air sign. So an air sign might be involved. You may be an air sign. You may be fire sign, vice versa. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like this may be online. Okay. Maybe sending messages, or they may be sending messages about you or emails about you, or you may have an online business or a platform of some kind, and they also could be like, they could also know you in real life, okay, and they're talking back and forth about you. So it's several different energies here dealing with this, but I feel like they're definitely talking about you, and you being the Queen of Wands right here, them seeing you as the Queen of Wands, which is the sexiest card in the deck. Very charismatic, very enchanting, but also can be judged as manipulative and flashy and a show-off kind of energy, which I feel like this energy is doing. We have the Magician, no reversals. And they see the magic there. They see it. They see the rich witchcraft, your different spirituality. They're very judgmental. The Lovers here. Oh, tell me about this. We have the Hangman and the Five of Cups. Oh, I feel like part of this is the Lovers is, about truly knowing another and also about truly knowing self. And I feel like, they're jealous because you are comfortable with who you are. You're comfortable with yourself, no matter what that looks like or sounds like or is like, okay? And you're like this because you have been through so much and healed so much, and you're still healing. You haven't stopped. You're one of those people that knows that healing takes a lifetime. Some things, can only be healed when we're passed over, There's an acceptance here, acceptance of who you are. You accept all of your flaws, cellulite and all. That's who you are, And that's a beautiful place to be when we stop working to like make ourselves fit into a mold and we're just like, this is who I am. This is like the best it's probably ever going to be. So fuck it. And we're just who we are. And we stop judging ourselves constantly all the time. We find we have a tremendous amount of time to do other things and life becomes more enjoyable. And a lot of times the problems that you worked on about yourself start to kind of melt away. And you begin to see how wonderful you are, And I feel that here. That's what I feel here. And I feel over here the stagnation and the regret. There's so much regret with this person because I feel like they feel that they missed the opportunity to be more free. They missed the opportunity. Like they could never do what you do. They could never do it. And that's why, like, they could never be psychic. They could never be spiritual like you. They could never be a witch. But part of them wants to be. They want to be a Lilith, but they're an Eve. And there's nothing, the world needs Eves, So they can't be you. But instead of being supportive, they're hateful and they're jealous. And it's really sad because everyone is psychic, okay? Every single person is psychic. You're born with it, okay? Some of us are born more aware and more like the gifts are more close to the surface than others, but everyone is psychic and you can work on it and be super psychic. Okay. You just have to work on it. No big deal. Okay. If you want to be in the craft, you can absolutely learn the craft. Anyone can learn the craft and you can find which part of magic works for you. Maybe it's ceremonial. Maybe you're a chaos witch. Okay. Maybe you're in a fae traditional kind of thing. We're all different. So this person feeling this way, it feels like they're in a very oppressive, like mind state, like oppressive conditioning by like a religion or societal norms or something. And you feel like you're not. And it may be because you freed yourself of that. And it takes time. I tell people like if you have religious trauma of some kind or societal trauma with, the programming and stuff, it doesn't go away overnight. It takes a while to get free and feel okay with the feeling of feeling free. So this person feels like they're all bound up by that energy. And instead of, they're programmed to kind of hate on your energy. And so it won't really resolve. They'll stay there in that hateful, jealous energy towards you until they find someone else to hate on, right? So I don't feel like it's going to stop you from excelling or anything like that. I don't think it's going to block you from getting where you need to go. I think this is just for you to know that this person is like this, that this person's in your circle. And it's helpful to know You know, it's helpful to know this is going on. But you got bigger and better things to do. You have a major glow up coming, and it's really going to add some beautiful things to your life. I want to pull a few more cards for you. Let's pull a couple more. All right. Tell me more about my group 3. Tell me more. Tell me more about the T for my group 3. Okay, we have nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. I feel like you guys are going to start having past life memories. They may be spontaneous. You may meet people who awaken your past lives. This woman who's hating on you, you probably have a past life with this woman. Okay, and it feels like a woman. It does. I don't say gender often, so the fact I've said woman is probably as a woman. Okay, it may not be, but if it's not a woman, then there may be. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, we have adversary, hard work, diligence, progress. We have progress here twice. And we have self-assurance, integrity, clear-mindedness. Your road is so clear for success. Your road is so, so clear. And it's because you've worked very hard to get where you are. And it's almost like the vault of good luck is pouring down. It's almost like it's just like the vault of good luck. What I'm seeing is like a treasure chest opening, and out of it coming this green energy going down the yellow brick road. It's just, and it's clearing anything in its path. Okay, I'm seeing the poppy fields. It's just clearing the path for you to walk. And you're not walking on gold, you're walking on that green energy, green then gold energy. So I feel like a lot of healing energy surrounding you. I feel a lot of blessings surrounding you. And I'm speaking this because I want you to acknowledge it. Okay, I think it's important that you acknowledge it and you claim it and you become consciously aware of it. You know, there's this energy of blessing around you and being in the right place at the right time. And you having powerful people see you and offer you opportunities. You're attracting people who have money, who have prestige, who have the ability to help you level up. And it's because of your talent. It's because of your ability. It's because of something you offer. Okay. And this rising you're doing is what's going to help send off like the bat signal that you're ready for this. Okay. And I feel like, you know, you have to get into the energy and you have to do the thing. Whatever the thing is, you got to do it. Okay. You got to do it. You got to get it out there. You got to like get into the energy and get real, real comfortable. You got to get really, really comfortable with your glow up. You got to get really, really comfortable with yourself, how imperfect you are, how wonderfully made you are, how amazing you are in your imperfection. Be authentic. Okay, it's going to take you far. All right. Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave me a message down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.